Hi, you've reached Prophetess Chastity Daniel with my Prophetess Thought of the Day. And the thought for today is fear versus fear. There are two types of fears. There is the fear which is to be afraid of, to be scared of, to be frightened of, worry about. And there is fear that is reverence, to be in awe of something, to have great respect for something or someone. And what is happening is that the fear of God has been removed from the church, from Christendom. You have a lot of people who say they are Christians, and God is saying, where is the fear of God? What happened? We will say anything now, we will do anything, behave any kind of way, and say that we're still Christians. We will be in church, behind the pulpit, saying all kinds of obscene things, vulgar language. How can we say we fear God? God is saying, put the fear back into the church, put the fear back into our lives. If we say we are Christ's followers, where is the fear of God? Where is the reverence for who He is? Do you know who God is? We are to be in awe of Him. We're to have the kind of respect which really it exceeds the respect of our parents. But I'll use that as an example. Many of you do respect your parents, even as adults. There's certain things that you won't say in front of your parents. Many of you will not. If you curse and use foul language, you won't do it in front of your parents. It's certain things that you may act a certain way with your friends or behind closed doors, but when you get in front of your mom or get in front of dad, it's different. So where's the fear of God? How do we get in church and say anything now? How do we get in church and wear anything now? You come in church with your breasts hanging all out and your thighs showing and dresses cut all the way up to your butt and say, oh, He knows my heart. God knows He does know your heart, and it's filthy. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, and you speak louder by your actions. So by you wearing these things, who are you impressing by showing men coming into church with their butts showing, their underwear showing, their pants hanging down? Who are you? You're not impressing God. You're there to fear Him, to praise Him, to give Him glory. Your breasts hanging out, young men, your butts hanging out does not give God glory. And yes, He does look at the heart. What kind of heart would it have taken to put that on and come out in public, come to a holy sanctuary where you're supposed to be praising God and fawn around like that? So, the fear of God, using God's name in vain. God just dropped that in my spirit. Many of you say, you swear. I hear a lot of young people now, they'll say, I did go to the store yesterday. On God, on God. That is blasphemous. That is using God's name in vain. So we need to get the fear of God back into our lives, into the church, into our everyday lives. Because God sees us all the time. The difference between your parents and Him is that He's always watching. But definitely when you come into the holy sanctuary, when you come into church, when you come into meetings, whatever, where we are honoring God and assembling together to honor Him. Fear God. Have respect unto our Father. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, understanding of the Holy One. Knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So you say you want wisdom, fear God.